Hello everyone, my name is Ashfaq Ahmed and I am working in the field of structural biology and bioinformatics. Today I will teach you how to install open source Pymol in your Windows machine. It will be just 5 to 10 minutes video and I will give you a detailed overview of step-by-step installation. So first of all, you should have a brief idea that what is Pymol. Pymol is a macromolecule visualizer where you can perform basic analysis from protein and DNA. You can create stunning graphics for your thesis, research papers, and presentations. This program is maintained by a commercial company, Schrödinger, and it also has an open source version. So in today's tutorial I will teach you how to install the open source or the free version of Pymol. The open source was basically developed by Warren and Delano, and for most of the time it was circulated as a free source, but later on it was purchased by Schrödinger. So now Schrödinger is running also a commercial license, and still there is an open source Pymol for academic community. So if you want to install, this video is for you. Pymol installation is not a straightforward one, it is a bit technical one, so therefore I felt that I should give you a brief tutorial that how to install your Pymol software. So first of all, we will do some downloading steps, and after that I will teach you how to install. So the first thing you need to download and then install, that is Python 3. The open source Pymol is very best and working with Python 3. Python 2 or 2.8, and it has different version, so it's almost outdated now. So I would suggest you should have a Python 3 in your system. So how to check that currently which Python you are using, or if you have a Python or not. So it is very easy, just come here, type cmd. Okay, you will have this window, just click open and just write py and enter. If you have a Python version, wait, okay, you can see Python 3.10.10. it is the version which is already installed in my computer. So if you have a version 3 Python, doesn't matter if it is 0.10 or if it is 0.11 or something else, but you will need a Python 3. So if you have this, so skip this step or skip this slide. If you don't have this, then you need to install. So how you will install it? Here I'm leaving the link, and you can also find this link in your description. So what you will do, you have to open this and download your Python architecture for your system. Let's say this is the link, I'm opening it, or once it is open, then you can download Python for your 64 or 32-bit computer. How will you know that your system is 32 or 64-bit? It is very easy, just on your PC, right click, properties, you will have this windows, and in a meanwhile it will show you that which architecture you are using. In this tab system type, you can see 64-bit operating system. So it is up to you. Please check your computer. If you have 32-bit, then download the 32-bit architecture of Python. Otherwise, download 64 and install it. How will you install it? Just on once it is downloaded, double click on it. It is normal like the other programs, and then perform this step. How to perform this step? Just open CMD and then write py. If it is correctly installed, you will see this kind of window, or you will see this kind of result from this command. If you see this, it means this step is clear now. Okay, then in step 2, you have to install the latest Microsoft Visual C++. How to install it? Here is the link. I will drop it in the description section. You can take it, copy it from there, and then paste it in your browser. Let's see. You will have this window open now. Scroll down, and from here you can see 3 files. So if you have 32-bit, download this one. If you have 64, download this one, this file. And if you have ARM architecture, which I'm sure most of you don't have, so then in that case download this one. Okay, so once this file is downloaded, double click and install it. I assume that until now you understand these 2 steps. You have installed Python 3. You have also installed Microsoft Visual C++. Now what you need? Create an empty directory and download the following files into it. For example, I'm coming into my F folder, and it is up to you. You just right click, go somewhere, E, F, C, whatever, wherever you have a space, go there, right click, new folder, and give it a name Pymol, whatever. I just gave it py, because I have also another directory with the same name. So once your directory is, you have generated your directory, you created your directory, empty directory. Now what you need to do, you will need 4 smaller files. The first one is, we call it wheels. So the first one is Numpy wheel. How will you download the Numpy wheel? So you have to open this link. You can find it in your description folder, paste it, and you will have this kind of window. Now what you need to download from here? Numpy 1.22.4 plus MKL. So how to read there, because it is very huge website. So okay, you can see here Numpy plus MKL on the top. Just click here. So now when you click here, what I have mentioned, Numpy 1.22.4 plus MKL, it should be here. Numpy 1.22.4 plus MKL. If you see, this name is very common, but now which file you will exactly download it? Remember, I have mentioned here CP3.10, CP310. So actually the CP310 means I have the version Python 3 version 10. I showed you in the start of this video. For example, you have downloaded Python 3.11. So in that case, you will install Numpy 1.22.4 plus MKL CP 3.11 window AMD64. If you have installed 3.10, then you have to install this one, Numpy 1.22.4 plus MKL this. And once again, if your system is 32, then for Python 3.10 you can install this one. For Python 3.10 with architecture 64-bit, you will install this one. So I have mentioned CP 3.10 because my architecture was 3.10. So if you have 3.11, then you have to install 311 CP 311 window underscore MD64 and wheel. But if your version is 32, so you have to download the 32. Okay, it's a very it's a smaller file. Just download it and it will be downloaded into your download folder. From the download folder, just cut and bring it to the folder you have created. It is here. I have already here, so you have to keep it here. Now you have to, from the same website, don't close the website, and from the same website you have to install PMW this wheel. Okay, so how you will install this wheel, how you will find this wheel? Just on the same website, Control F. When you press Control F, you will have this kind of window on the top. Just type PMW. Wait, PMW. Wait for it. Okay, so when it will you may receive 3 searches, so just click here. So there are 2 PMV files, PMW files, PMW 2.0.1 Python 3 none, PMW 2.0.1 Python 2. So I have installed I have asked you to install Python 3 in your system, so I assume you have already Python 3, so you will need to download this file. Just double click on it, it will be downloaded here, and then keep it in this directory I have already here. Okay, the third thing you will need is the Pymol wheel. You have to install Pymol 2.5.0. once again, if you have Python 3.10, this one. Otherwise, if you have 11, then you will install the 3.11. Otherwise, and also depends on your architecture, 64 or 32. So how you will find it? On the same website, just type Pymol. You will have these searches. You can see the yellow highlighted. So I ask you to download 2.5. Okay, 2.5. You can see here 2.5 CP 3.9. it's for Windows 64. 2.5. so in my case, my system is 64-bit and the Python is 3.10, so I will download this. If your system is 32-bit, you will download this file. If you have Python 3.9, you will with 64-bit you will download this file. If you have 32-bit with Python 3.9, you will download this one. If you have a Python 3.8 with 64 this, and so on. So download this file the one which is compatible with your system, with your architecture. Download it and keep it in this folder. Now you have 3 files, and the last one you need to download is the Pymol launcher. Okay, so once again stay on the same website and just type launcher. I made some mistake. Launcher. Okay, so you are here, Pymol launcher. So the Pymol launcher should be similar to the Python file earlier we have downloaded. If you have downloaded a Python file 2.5, so your Pymol launcher should be here in the 2.5. If you have 3.8 Python, then go for it with 32-bit. If you have 3.8 Python with 64-bit, go for this one. If you have 3.9 Python with 32-bit, and vice versa, just check it. So you have downloaded 4 files, and they all are present in that specified directory. Okay, what you need to do now you are in the final stages. Now we need to install these 4 files, and the installation will be complete. But the installation is not a straightforward one. Okay, so how you will install it, let me teach you. Just type cmd. Okay, now just type here cd and double dot enter, again cd double dot enter. What that means, I just came in the backward direction. Now I'm seeing C, only the command from shell is in the C directory. Before it was in user and hash. So you have to come back to this address. Now my Pymol folder is in F directory, so just type F and this double dot. If your Pymol folder is in D directory, so just type D and double dot enter. If your Pymol folder is in E directory, just type E in colon, or I would say double dot. It is up to you how you understand, but normally it is colon. So just enter and you will be here. Now just type cd space name of your directory Pymol. In my case I name it Pymol, so you also give it the name. Now you can see the program is saying F colon and Pymol. Now to ensure that you are in the same directory, just type dir and enter. So you can see 4 files in the directory. One is Numpy 1.22.4 this, the other was is PMW, third one is Pymol, and the fourth one is Pymol launcher. It means we are at the right place. Okay, now we will execute 4 codes. And what are those codes? It's like this: py-m pipe install your wheel file name. So here you will write the name of your wheel. Okay, but remember, do not interrupt this this series. first one you have to install this, second PMW, third Pymol, and finally you have to install Pymol launcher. Okay, so this series is important. You cannot install the Pymol launcher in the start. So the first one is the Numpy. Okay, the Numpy means this one, okay, the Numpy. So how what you need to write, I will drop this command also in the description section, so you can pick it from there. But your wheel file, here you will type the name. For example, py is like this. Let me show you. It's like this. So now wait, okay, I think we need to type it py mpip install. Now your wheel file, you just write the name. How you will write the name? If the name is a bit technical, so just do like this, do this way, NUMPY, and then press tab. When you press tab, it will come like this. Okay, and now enter it. I'm not going to enter it because I have already installed my Pymol program. So repeat this process 4 times. First, you have all 4 files here in the Pymol directory. First, repeat it for this, it will install. Then repeat it for this, it will install. Then repeat it for Pymol 2.5.0, and then finally the Pymol launcher. Okay, when you finish, you will be surprised that you may not see a Pymol anywhere. Then how you will find out that where it is installed, and how I will call the program to open it. So finally you need to run this code as it is. Oh, there's some problem. I'm trying to copy it, but my system says you cannot copy. So once you write it here, you have to copy, or you need to run this command here. Once you run it, you will have this kind of path. The program will generate this kind of path. Let me just a minute. Okay, I used my keyboard and copied it. Now once I run it, I got this thing. Now what you need to do, copy this, copy the whole line, and paste it somewhere, enter. You will have this kind of window, and now you can double click it. It will start your open source Pymol program, and you can enjoy working with Pymol program. Please, I hope now you will be able to install your Pymol open source Pymol software. It is free for academic users. And finally, yes, you can see it's not responding. My system is overloaded and I did not restart it long ago, so it could be one of the reason the memory is overloaded. Okay, so this is your Pymol program, and in some other videos I will start teaching you Pymol. So stay tuned, and if you are interested that I should cover some specific videos for you, some specific tutorials for you, please drop me in the comments. Please drop your queries in the comment section. Thank you, and stay with me for other important and interesting videos. Thank you. Bye bye.